Hi guys, it's Jess from Honest Fiction, and welcome back to my channel. So today, I'm going to be doing the New Year, New Booktuber Tag. Alright guys, so this tag was originally created by Jessin from Jessin Reads Romance, so I will leave her channel linked down in the description below. And I was tagged by Tori from Novel Life and then Carrie from Booktuber Romance. I love both of their channels and their content. Definitely check them out. I will have both of their channels linked down in the description below. So yeah, I'm super excited to do this video. I've looked at the questions. I didn't actually watch anyone else's tag video because I was planning on probably doing this in the future and I didn't want to copy anyone's answers. So as soon as I'm done filming this, I'm going to go back and just like watch everyone's video. But I figured this would give you guys a good idea of my plans for 2023. And it should be really fun, really laid back video. So if you're unfamiliar with my channel, I post new videos every Thursday and Sunday. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. You can also hit that notification bell to be notified whenever I post new bookish content. You can also check out my Instagram and Goodreads, both linked down below. With all that out of the way, let's do these tag questions. The first question is, what are you most excited about for 2023? So there are a few things. I'm really excited about trying to do more live shows. I didn't do very many in 2022. I was just really nervous about doing like lives in front of a camera, but I'm starting to get more comfortable and I've already signed up for quite a few, so I'm really excited about that. Also read-alongs. I'm hosting my first read-along in January going into July, so it's a really long read-along. But I'm really excited because it is one of my favorite series. I'll leave the details about it down in the description below. It's from Blood and Ash, rereading the entire series along with the companion series, and it's just one of my favorite series of all time. And then just growing my channel and expanding like the community. I've met so many amazing people via Booktube. Actually, I'm trying to rush through filming this because I'm supposed to be having a meeting with Isa from Fun Fantasy Books. She is one of the people I met via Booktube, and she is now one of my greatest friends. I probably talk to her at least once a week, and she lives all the way in Madrid. So if it wasn't for Booktube, we never would have connected. So I'm so excited just to meet new people and make new friends in 2023. The next question is, do you have a Goodreads challenge goal, and why that number? So last year was the first year I signed up for Goodreads, and I actually really liked it for keeping track of my reading. It definitely made wrap-ups a lot easier. So I had my goal set at 150. I ended up reading around 260 in 2022. So I thought about doing 300. The only thing with that number is I feel like that's going to have me speed reading books, and I'm going to pay more attention to the quantity of books I'm reading instead of like the quality. Like even this year I found myself like trying to finish books just so I can get to the next one, even if I wasn't, or even if I was really enjoying the book I was reading. So I think I'm going to set my goal at like 200 or 250. It's going to be somewhere around there. I know that's a goal I can accomplish, and it's also not going to push me just to read books for the sake of getting that number up. What genre, subgenre, or trope do you want to read more of in 2023? So I feel like 2022 was like the year of romance for me. I really discovered romance. So I definitely want to keep that up. I know I love dark romance, so I'm definitely going to be reading a lot of dark romance. Also taboo and forbidden. This year I discovered Ex-Boyfriend's Dad, and like I love that trope. Didn't know I would love that trope. Also student teacher. I never wanted to read it until 2022, and now I love it. So I definitely want to find more student teacher in 2023. And as far as fantasy, I haven't been reading a lot of Fated Mates. I feel like I was completely over Fated Mates, like it was being done so often, but now I just really want like a good Fated Mates romance. And just more fantasy romance in general. I feel like it kind of went on the back burner for romance last year, so I want to do more even fantasy romance and romance. What trope do you think will be most popular in 2023? So I feel like second chance romance is kind of having like a big resurgence. I've read a lot of really good second chance romances that are really popular. I feel like a lot of new releases are featuring that trope. And then why choose? I don't know if it's just because I never read Reverse Harem until last year, but I feel like now there are so many why choose romances, and I'm so okay with that. I love why choose. The Bonds That Tie is one of my absolute favorite fantasy romance series that features that trope. So yeah, I'm not really sure what else is going to be super popular. I really have to go and look at like the books that are releasing in 2023. I normally do an anticipated release video. I didn't get a chance to yet. So yeah, I'm not really sure, but definitely Second Chance and Reverse Harem. And next up is name 3 bookish goals for the year. So I already mentioned doing more lives. I definitely want to do more live shows. I also want to do more collabs and read-alongs. I feel like I finally feel comfortable enough running some of those things or just participating in some of those type of events. And then getting more organized. So Ava from Ava's Romance Reads, I'm pretty sure is her channel, or it's Ava Reads. I will leave it linked down below. She did a whole like booktube organization video where she shows like how she picks her content, and watching that video just made me realize how chaotic I am when it comes to me picking out what videos I'm gonna do. I literally come up with the videos like the day of and scramble to figure out what books like meet that criteria. So I want to become a little bit more organized. I think I'm going to try out her method. And then also reading more thrillers. I love mysteries and thrillers, and I really haven't been reading a ton because I can't really make content out of it, but I enjoy reading them. So I really need to prioritize reading books that I enjoy, not just reading books that I can make bookish content from. Name 3 personal goals for the year. So this is tough. I feel like one of them is just having better social life, work, booktube balance. I feel like because of booktube, my social life has suffered a little bit, and that is 100% my fault. You can 100% have a booktube channel, make content, and still be able to have a social life. I just have to figure out a better way of balancing that. There's a lot of friends that I haven't been seeing as much over the last year that I really would like to now that COVID's over. So just kind of working on that, going to like more concerts, which is something my husband and I used to do constantly. We live between New York City and Philadelphia, so it's always very easy for us to see concerts. And I think we've only been to 2 or 3, or we only went to 2 or 3 in 2022. So I'm hoping this coming year we go to way more. Continuing to have a positive outlook as far as my work goes, my actual job. I will say this year has been such a blessing. I was not in a great place with my work. Last year, I was in a district that we didn't fit together, and I was so unhappy, and it is so nice now being in the district that I'm in. I come home just happy every single day. My husband even said it's so nice just to see you not miserable coming back from work. So I love that. If we can keep that positivity going throughout next year, I will be so happy. And yeah, and just like I said in the other question, just getting more organized, working on our house. My husband and I moved into our house like 2 years ago, and we still haven't finished like some of the remodels. So definitely making that more of a priority in 2023. And the last question is, what do you want to leave behind in 2022? So if we're going to keep this like just bookish, I would say like FOMO, fear of missing out. I feel like I see people going to all of these book signings and these events, and a lot of them just aren't possible for me. I live on the East Coast. I feel like a lot of the book signing events just aren't near me, and they would be like a decent trip, and those are pretty costly. So I always kind of get discouraged when I see all of these booktubers meeting each other, and I'm like, oh, I want to be there. But that's great for them, and honestly, I should just look at it that it's awesome that they're able to meet each other, and one day I will be able to do the same thing. So happy, no hate at all. It's just, I feel like I used to have that fear of missing out and that feeling when I would see it, but now trying to be more positive in 2023. Also, just not looking at numbers. I feel like I was really concerned, more so in the very beginning of 2022, when I would post a video and it wouldn't get a lot of views. Now, all of the videos I love making tend to do the worst view-wise. Tier rank videos, videos with my husband, rewrite, reread, burn, which is like my favorite video ever to film. Those videos always do terrible, but you know what? I have so much fun filming them that I don't care. It's fine. And my friends like them. I enjoy making them. So just not prioritizing numbers over everything else when it comes to my booktube channel. All right, guys, that is it for my new year, new booktuber tag. Sorry if it seems like I really rushed through this. I had a very short window to film, and I knew I wanted to get this video out in January. Now, I'm not exactly sure which of my friends have already done this tag. Like I said, I have a whole playlist, but I wanted to wait to film this before I watched their videos. So if you are seeing this, consider yourself tagged. Some people I know that definitely haven't done it yet are Isa from Fun Fantasy Books, so I'm going to tag her, Hannah Blackwell, Beck from Beck Reads, and I'm pretty sure most of my other friends have done it. But if you haven't, consider yourself tagged. And I said this already, I post new videos every Thursday and Sunday, and if you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. I will see you all next week. Bye!